What's going on, guys? Preston Tuck here, back again with my WWE Royal Rumble 2002 review. We're getting closer to the end of this now. Um, I've got, I'm going up to 2013 with the Rumble review series, and I'm just getting a card here, guys. We have Spike and Taz defending the WWF tag team titles against the Dudley Boys. This was a good way to open up the show, in my opinion. That it was a good short match to get the crowd into it, and the Dudleys get Spike and Taz retain their tag team titles. And also, this was the last WWF pay per view this was the last WWF pay per view under the WWF name, Royal Rumble wise anyway, because obviously next year will be WWE. Um, then we had a segment with Edge and Luis Garcia. Basically, he said that he's going to get his revenge on Regal, and he was talking about how he busted open Regal's nose and whatever. And we have Regal versus Edge. Edge is the champion going into this. This is a really good match here. I thought that William Regal is super underrated. Like, he should have done a lot more. He should at least have been a world champion once. In my opinion, maybe 2008 should have been his time. He should have been a world champion. But right here, this was a good match. William Regal defeats Edge, and he retains his Intercontinental title. Well, William Regal is the new Intercontinental champion. Sorry, he is the new IC champion. Then we have Trish versus Jazz. A special guest referee was Jacqueline in this. It was a 3-minute match. Trish retains her title. So moving on to the next match, Ric Flair versus Vince. And I really like this feud from 2001/2. This was obviously end of the Attitude Era. Flair he kind of missed out on the invasion angle. Like, he should have been in part of that invasion angle. We know how bad that invasion angle was, so we're not going to talk about that. But Ric Flair came in. He said that he's the co-owner with Vince now, and him and Vince are butting heads, and then this leads up to the first ever WWE draft. Obviously, Vince will do the whole, I'm going to inject the WWF with poison. And obviously, he will bring in the NWO. But this was a good street fight here. Flair wins by submission with a figure four. They was brawling on the table, around the ring. Vince got busted open. I thought Flair got busted open, but Vince did, and it was a really good match. Like, Vince was bumping like mad, and so was Flair. Both guys had a good match. Then we had Jericho versus The Rock for the WWF Undisputed title. See, Jericho defeated The Rock and Austin on the same night to become World and WWF champion. He was defending his title against The Rock. This was a good match. Jericho retains his title. And obviously, we know what happens if Jericho faces Triple H in a main event at WrestleMania, and Rock would face Hogan at that year's WrestleMania, which should have been Rock, and Hogan should have been at WrestleMania. But anyway, Jericho wins this match. Then we get to the Royal Rumble match itself. So we have Rikishi and Goldust starting off. Goldust returns after WCW went under. Then Bossman comes out at number 3. 4 was Bradshaw. 5 was Lance Storm. 6, 7, and 8 were Al Snow, Billy Gunn, and Undertaker. Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy were 9 and 10. 11 was Maven. 12 was Scott Hardy. Then 13 was Christian. 14 was DDP. 15 was Chuck. 16 was Godfather. 17 for Albert. 18 for Percent. 19 for Austin. 20 was Val Venis. 21st was Test. 22nd was Triple H. Obviously, Triple H was injured of May of that year, of 2001, and he made his return a week before the Royal Rumble. I think he maybe should have come back at the Royal Rumble and he would have had a bigger pop. But yeah. Then Hurricane, he came in at 23. Mr. Perfect made his. Then Brute came in at 24. Mr. Perfect, he came in at number 25. He made his first appearance since 1997. Going back to the WWF. And I wish he would have done more with Mr. Perfect. I know he had his problems with drugs and drinking and stuff like that, but he should have done, like, he was looking good. He was like 40 at this time, or near to his 40s, and he was looking good at this time. Like, he was awesome. Then we had Kurt Angle at number 26, Big Show at 27, Kane at 28, RVD 29, and Booker T was number 30. And we get to the final four, which is Perfect, Austin, Triple H, and Kurt Angle. Mr. Perfect eliminates Austin. Perfect again gets going by Kurt Angle. Then Triple H and Kurt Angle are the only two left. Triple H eliminates Angle and gets the win, and Triple H wins the Royal Rumble 2002. So, what do you guys think about the show? Leave your thoughts in the comments section, guys. Peace.